Hi, I'm Mikkel Becker.
And I'm Debbie Martin.
Special eye drops and ointment are sometimes prescribed by veterinarians for a dog or cat's in-home care. But it can be very stressful for the pet and for the person to actually apply the eye medication. There are definitely some great ways, though, that you can help to improve your pet's emotional experience during care and make it less of a struggle for you and for your pet. So Debbie, as a veterinary nurse who specializes in behavior, what are some tips you have to make eye treatment easier for pet guardians?
It's important to follow your veterinarian's recommendations on what types of medications to use in the eye and how often to apply those medications. Dogs and cats have different optic care needs than people. It's also very important to wash your hands before and after treating your pet's eyes. There are two main types of eye medications that your veterinarian might prescribe. One is an eye drop. This is a liquid type solution that is placed as a droplet into the eye. The other is an eye ointment, which is a thicker, stickier solution that you'll put a ribbon of the ointment into the eye and it will distribute over the eye as the animal blinks. It's not always necessary to apply the eye ointment or drops directly to the eye. Many pets tolerate treatment better if you actually apply it to the lower lid of the eye. Gently pull the lower lid down. This will create a small pocket underneath the eye where you can apply the drops or ointment directly. This is often the best method for applying ointment to the eyes. Another option is to apply the drops into the inner corner of the eye. Gently pull the skin of the corner of the eye so that it creates a small pocket. You can place the drop in there, and as they blink, they'll distribute the solution throughout the eye. A final option is to actually apply the drops directly to the eye itself. Depending on the condition you're treating, your veterinarian may actually recommend that you clean the eye prior to treatment. If it's necessary to clean the eye, practice this step separately to ensure that the animal is comfortable with this process before applying treatment. An important aspect of success is proper positioning of you as well as the animal. Ideally, the animal is already comfortable with the treatment station. Avoid looming over or coming directly towards the animal. Instead, approach from the side in a non-threatening manner. For eye medication application, it's often easier if the animal is looking up. If the animal is comfortable with having its head gently lifted, that's one option. But even better yet is using treats or a toy to help distract the animal during the process to keep a positive association with it and help keep them still while the eyes are being treated. It's important to position the hand that's holding the medication so it rests gently on top of the dog or cat's head. This allows the tube to move with the animal and avoids accidentally poking the animal in the eye, injuring them, or contaminating the medication. Another important tip is to avoid coming directly at the animal with the medication. Instead, come from the side or from above to decrease visualization of the medication bottle coming into their field of view. This will make it less startling for them. Hands really should be used for more guidance and stability rather than for restraint. Forcing an animal to comply and stay in place when all they want to do is get away is going to heighten their fear and break their trust in you. It can also escalate to aggression and make treatments in the future much more difficult. Always make sure they have an exit route and the animal has a choice to leave. This can help prevent a bite. If there's any concern with how the animal is going to respond to eye medications, make sure to acclimate them to a basket muzzle before starting these procedures. In addition to providing the animal with an exit route, always attend to their body language. Pushing through fear can make treatment in the future much more difficult.
To help keep your pet comfortable with the entire process, it's very helpful to break it into smaller to achieve steps and to pair plentiful positives that the pet really enjoys throughout the entire experience. You can start off conditioning your pet to the handling by starting the petting in an area your pet is already comfortable and relaxed with. This might be their shoulders or their neck. Then what you can do is you can start to gradually transition your hand sliding up towards the dog's head and your second hand coming in while delivering those rewards. As your pet is comfortable, then what we can do is we can start to add in that medication bottle. Before pairing it with the handling, what you can do is just have that medication bottle out and reward any approach, any investigation, or your pet even just looking at the medication bottle. Then, as your pet is comfortable, what we can do is we can start to pair that with the actual handling. So we may be doing our handling where we're supporting the dog's head, bringing up our hand with the medication bottle, but having that cap still on. Then as your pet is staying comfortable and relaxed, have the cap off without any medication delivered. And then as your pet is relaxed, we can start to actually do a small drop or a little tiny squeeze of that ointment in the eye. It's really important throughout your handling that you pair it with a lot of really good positives that your pet enjoys. In most cases, that's going to be really tasty treats. For some animals, such as for a cat, If they really like petting, that can also serve as a really great reward. While this could be done with one person, you'll find it's a lot easier if you have a second handler helping. One person can be focused on delivering the treats and watching the pet's body language to ensure they're staying comfortable and relaxed, while the other person delivers the treatment. You can also use a soft spreadable treat that keeps your pet focused on a positive as you deliver the medication. It's especially helpful to have the treats delivered high to keep your pet's focus upward, which makes the delivery of the eye medication a lot easier. If your pet needs a little bit of extra help feeling comfortable with the entire process, that's where you can really talk to your pet's fear-free veterinary team and also enlist the extra help of a reward-based trainer. For extra tips to take the pet out of petrified
And put the treat into treatment,
go to maddiesfun.org
or fearfreehappyhomes.com.